You can't smoke that here. Hennepin County telling people those e-cigarettes are just like real cigarettes when it comes to using them on Hennepin County property. Fox 9's Bill Keller is live in Edina. And Bill, these cigarettes, completely different, but still, the county says it falls under their rules of no smoking.
Absolutely. I'm out here in the parking lot of the service center in Edina, and you wouldn't be able to smoke here whether it was with a cigarette or an e-cigarette. Of course, you can still smoke in your own private car, but the fewer public places out there to actually be able to light up. Now, we've got some public buildings, of course, but those also have rules about how far you have to be from the front door, and this only makes dealing with your cravings that much more difficult. At a time when it seems you can't smoke anywhere, e-cigarettes came along to fill the void.
As you can see, they have a lot of different options for different tanks,
delivering a fix of nicotine without breaking the law.
It tastes like candy.
But now comes word that Hennepin County has taken the joy out of even wanting to smoke by banning electronic cigarettes in and around all county-owned property.
I was just a little disappointed that the county would take that stand on them, because people are trying to quit.
On Tuesday, Hennepin County employees received an email updating its tobacco-free property policy, adding e-cigarettes to the list of prohibited tobacco products.
The FDA has not weighed in whether or not it's a smoke cessation device or the health implications. So we are proactive. We've been proactive here, and we want to make sure that our workforce and the residents, clients in the building are being protected.
County Administrator David Huff says the decision was made after concerns were raised last week, despite the fact that e-cigarettes don't violate the state's Clean Indoor Air Act.
The law is very specific in how it defines smoking as involving the combustion of tobacco or other materials that create smoke. And so the e-cigarette is not a cigarette or a smoking device in the eyes of the law.
Dan McElroy with the Minnesota Restaurant Association says he's not aware of any of his members that have banned e-cigarettes, but has fielded a number of questions on the topic.
The difference in e-cigarettes is they don't create secondhand impact.
Yet this may be the first ban on nicotine, regardless of whether it actually comes from tobacco. And the new rules apply to anyone on Hennepin County property, whether you work there or not.
It was a decision, that interpretive decision by county administration of the county board established policy.
And we also checked with Metro Transit. If you take public transportation, whether it be the light rail or the bus, they are in the process of updating their rules so you can no longer use electronic cigarettes there. They say that would, in fact, Randy, be a violation of their code of conduct.
You know, I find this a little bit odd in that it's water vapor coming out of one's mouth, but it also then, why would it impact things like the patch or nicotine gum if we're just talking about a nicotine product?
Well, it will not. If you've got a patch, if you use nicotine gum, you still will be able to use that. Somehow, though, they are equating this with tobacco, even though it's nicotine, not tobacco. It's a fine line. They don't care about the distinction. They're more concerned about the health of their employees and the health of the people who are walking through that building. They figure if there is a concern, it's going to nip it in the bud right now.
All right. Thank you very much, Bill.